Hello students, welcome to my channel, and today we will learn more about auxiliary particles. We learned all the auxiliary particles that are frequently used, so today I will teach you how to do the sorcery out of them. But before that, we have to learn one more thing. We learned about something 은는, which has many uses, but we didn't learn about the last feature. 은 and 은 can portray every adversativity, including contrast. Let's see this conversation. The first sentence is 강아지는 안 귀여워, 고양이는 귀여워. Dogs are not cute, cats are cute. In this sentence, 강아지 means dogs, and 는 is the auxiliary particle about comparing, and 안 means not, and 귀여워 means are cute. And 고양이 means cats, and 는 is the auxiliary particle about comparing, and 귀여워 means are cute. In this case, something 는 is used for the contrast. And the next one is 강아지는 귀여운데, which means dogs are cute. In this sentence, 강아지 means dogs, and 는 is the auxiliary particle, and 귀여운데 means are cute. So in this case, 는 is used for adversativity, so it means but. Let's break down one more conversation. The first sentence is 맥도날드 먹을래? Do you want some McDonald's? In this sentence, 맥도날드 means McDonald's, and 먹을래 means do you want some? And the next sentence is 나는 배부른데 너가 배고프면 가자. Although I'm full, if you're hungry, let's go. In this sentence, 나 means I, and 는 is the auxiliary particle, which is translated into although, and 배부른데 means am full, and 너 means you, and 가 is the subjective case particle, and 배고프면 means if are hungry, and 가자 means let's go. And you have to keep in mind that these are just different ways to use 은는, so 은는 is not a polysemy. 은는 have only one original meaning, which is compare noun to something, so Korean people don't think these as separate meanings. So in many cases, one 은는 can do all the jobs. Let's break down this conversation. The first sentence is 누가 대체 문을 열어둔 거니? Who the hell kept the door open? In this sentence, 누가 means who, and 대체 means the hell, and 문 means door, and 을 is the objective case particle, and 열어둔 거니 means kept open. And the next sentence is 문은 사장님이 잠근다고 했는데, which means the manager said that he will lock the door. In this sentence, 문 means door, and 은 is the auxiliary particle, which is translated into determiner the here, and 사장님 means the manager, and 이 is the subjective case particle, and 잠근다 means he will lock, and 고 is the quotative case particle that we learned, which is translated into that, and 했는데 means said. And in this sentence, 은 here is translated into determiner the, but also it implies the adversativity, so it can be translated into but here. Let's break down one more conversation. The first one is 너는 술을 거의 안 마시는구나, which means you really don't drink, aren't you? In this sentence, 너 means you, and 는 is the auxiliary particle, which is not in the English sentence, and 술 means alcohol, and 을 is the objective case particle, and 거의 means really, and 안 마시는 means don't drink, and 구나 means aren't you. In this sentence, 는 here actually implies the adversativity, so its actual meaning is like not like what I thought, you really don't drink, aren't you? And move on to the next one. 응, 그래도 칵테일은 마셔. Yes, but I drink cocktails though. In this sentence, 응 means yes, and 그래도 means but, And cocktail means cocktails. And 은 is the auxiliary particle, which is translated into 도 because it implies adversativity. And 마셔 means drink. So now we learned all the auxiliary particles that are frequently used. So let's see how powerful they are. If we use them properly, we can transplant the fluent logic and precision that English has to Korean. English is such a logical language, it always puts logics over emotions. And surprisingly, Korean language always put emotions over logics, like South European languages, but Korean has special ability to be precise and logical. All you have to do is use your English brain. English is precise language because it specifies the nouns. You always narrow down women and men, many to one, and countable and uncountable. So first, your English brain thinks about an article because it comes first. If you think it needs an article, use something something 는, and then if you think it needs suffix s for plural, just put something something too. So now you can say nouns with precision like English. Let's break down these examples. The first one is 나는 학생들을 가르친다. I teach students. In this sentence, 나 means I, and 는 is the auxiliary particle. And in this case, it is used kind of a determiner. And 학생 means student. And 들 is the auxiliary particle, which shows plural. So it can be translated into suffix s. And 을 is the objective case particle. And 가르친다 means teach. And move on to the next. 새들은 동쪽으로 이동한다. The birds move to the east. In this sentence, 새 means bird. And 들 is the auxiliary particle, which shows plural. So it can be translated into suffix s. And 은 is the auxiliary particle, which is translated into determiner 더 here. And 동쪽 means the east. And 으로 is an adverbial case particle that we learned, which is translated into to. And 이동한다 means move. Now let's learn about real sorcery. Before we dive in, I want to teach you guys two verbs, 이다 and 아니다. 이다 means is and 아니다 means isn't. 이다 is the verb that derives from a particle, so we have to attach it to complement without a space. For example, 나는 학생이다. I am a student. In this case, 나 means I, and 는 is the auxiliary particle, which is used kind of a determiner, and 학생 means student, and 이다 means am. And as you can see, there's no space between 학생 and 이다. On the other hand, 아니다, which derives from 이다, needs a space after a complement, just like any other verbs. Let's break down this example. 너는 미국인은 아니다. You are not an American. In this sentence, 너 means you, and 는 is the auxiliary particle. And I think this is used to show the adversativity by the context. And 미국인 means American, and 은 is the auxiliary particle, which is used as a determiner here, on. And 아니다 means are not. Back to the topic, let's use them with auxiliary particles. The first example is 나뿐만 아니라 너도. Not only me, but also you. In this sentence, 나 means me, and 뿐 is the auxiliary particle, which is translated into only, and 만 is another auxiliary particle, which also translated into only, and 아니라 means not, but, and 너 means you, and 도 means also. And move on to the next one. 너만 와도 충분해. If you are the only one who comes, that's enough. In this sentence, 너 means you, and 만 is the auxiliary particle about limiting. And so it can be translated into only. And 와 means comes. And 도 is an auxiliary particle about adding, which is not in the English sentence. And 충분해 means that's enough. And we can make tons of complex propositions by using 이다 and 아니다 with auxiliary particles, which are used in math, laws, and philosophy. Let's break down these examples. The first one is A는 없고 B뿐이다. A isn't and there's only B. In this sentence, A means A, and 는 is the auxiliary particle, which is used as a determiner because it's third person singular, and 없고 means isn't and B means B, and 뿐 is the auxiliary particle which is translated into only, and 이다 means there's. And the second one is A와 B만이 아니고 C와 D도 아니다. A and B aren't and C and D are also not. In this sentence, A means A, and 와 is the adverbial case particle that we learned, which is translated into and B means B, and 만 is the auxiliary particle about limiting, which is not in the English sentence, and 이 is the subjective case particle, and 아니고 means aren't and C means C, and 와 is the same adverbial case particle that we learned, which is translated into and D means D, and 도 is the auxiliary particle which is translated into also, and 아니다 means are not. Today we learned more about what auxiliary particles are capable of. And that's it for today. See you guys in the next video.